I'm Debbie from Debbie Lucas Fitness, and I'm going to do a short workout with you today that should give you about 500 steps towards your daily count. This is a more high impact version of a workout, so do watch out for knees and ankles on this one because we will be jumping a little. If you have a medical condition, or you think you might be pregnant, or you may have had a baby recently, or you've not exercised in a while, please check with your GP before you do this workout. Otherwise it's okay for everyone. I will teach it at different levels, so you work at the level that you're comfortable with, okay? So we're just going to start with a little warm up. So we're just marching on the spot, just getting those legs working, just gently moving ankles, knees and hips, swinging the arms by the sides. Whilst we're here, we can think about posture. Have we pulled up out of the waist? Is the tummy in? Are our shoulders back and down and relaxed? Just make sure you're standing nice and tall as you march. We'll just do this for a few minutes, just to get us moving, get that heart rate pumping before we get more strenuous. Good, keep it going. Make sure you're not thumping those feet down. Nice and gentle walk through. Well done, keep it going. A few more seconds. Just want to make sure you're really warmed up thoroughly before we get going on the harder stuff. Good, okay. Now let's point our toes, so they're going to go forward, side, behind, change. Forward, side, behind, change. Forward, side, behind, change. And again, forward, side, behind, change. This is giving us a nice range of movement through the hip in all directions. We're making sure the supporting knee is slightly bent. That's it, good. Keep it going. And last time. Excellent, well done. All right, so bending the knees as we do this one now. Just rolling the shoulders, bringing them up close to the ears. Knees are moving at the same time, so our whole body's involved. That's it, just bringing those shoulders up and back and rolling round. Well done, that's it. As big a movement as you can now. Good, and then we're going to bring the elbows with us this time. So now the elbows are drawing circles at the side of us, really mobilising those shoulders. That's it. Good. Now we're going to take the whole arm slowly, all the way up and back, as open as you can behind you, all the way around, nice and slowly, warming up that joint. The knees are still bending. You should feel that nice stretch coming up out of the waist as you lift here. Good. And now we're going back the other way, so we're going to bring the arms back and over and to the front. Okay, so backwards, over and to the front. That's it. So imagine you're swimming that butterfly stroke. Going over the top. Good. Well done. Last one. Okay, good. Just have a little wriggle. Shake out the body, shake out the hands, shake out the feet. And we're ready to get moving into our cardio routine. So take it gently to start with. You can build up as we go through. It's probably about 5 minutes worth of cardio here. So we're going to start with high knees. So we're going to take a hand across to the front. You can keep this at the low level for 30 seconds. If you want to make it harder, you can put a little jump in as well. Okay, but we can build that up as we go along. So we'll start with 30 seconds of each exercise. So off we go. We're going across the front. Just lifting those knees. Take it gently to start with. Don't go mad. Unless you're super fit to start with, it's worth building these up gradually. So you can always do this video multiple times. Start with the walking version like this and gradually make it harder. But if you're super fit and you want to, you can start putting a jump in just to make it a little more challenging. So that's all we do now as we go through. Okay, well done. Now we're going to do some jump lunges next. So we're going to be stepping forward on one foot and then forward on the other foot. So we're changing our weight from one side to the other. If you can speed it up, keep it going in a running action, that's fantastic. If not, you can slowly do it. And if you don't want to do the jump at all, you can step and tap. So you step and tap behind you. So find which level works for you. 3 different versions of the same exercise. Step and tap, or do a little jump slowly. Good. Or you can keep going with the big one. Well done. Okay. And give me a little jog on the spot. Just jogging, 30 seconds. Don't go too mad. This is like the recovery move between exercises. If you're super fit, you can run a bit harder. If not, just take it as a steady jog. It's enough to keep the heart rate up, and it's certainly counting towards the steps. That's it, keep it going. Keep on jogging, keep breathing. That's it. There we go. Right, next move. We're going to jump from side to side. So it's a bit like skiing, slalom, side to side, knees are bending, arms are swinging. Again, if you don't want to do the jump, you can just do a step and tap from side to side instead. Okay? So step and tap if you prefer. If you've got the energy and the leg strength, do that jump and take the squat really low. Okay? The lower you go, the harder it is. Well done. And just come back to those high knees, tapping across. Again, if you're super fit, you can take this up a level and do the little jumps if you want to. But if not, it's fine. Just keep the arms moving down at this low level. That's good. Well done. Nearly there, 5 seconds to go. Keep on moving. Keep working it through. Good, well done. Right, next move, jumping forwards and then stepping back. And then jump forwards and try and step back with the other foot. So we do this, try and change feet every time you move back. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's it, keep going. Not long to go, 3 seconds. One more jump. Good, and give me a jog on the spot. Just a quick little jog. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going. That's it, well done. That's it. Keep moving. 15 seconds. Keep that jog going. Make sure the knees are bending. Heels are going down on each step. Otherwise your calf muscle will get really tight because you're on your toes all the time. That's it, keep going. Nearly there. Well done. Right, last 2 moves. Last one here is deep squat and jump up. Jump and squat, that's it. Up in the middle, making sure we land with bent knees. Heels are going down, driving down through the floor so we can push up. Again, if you don't want to do the jump, you can just lift up in the middle instead. You don't need to actually leave the floor. Okay, that's it, keep it going. So again, if you want to jump, do that extra jump up. Well done. Good, and let's just finish with a little jog again, just to keep us moving. Just jogging 30 seconds. That's it. Keep going, keep going. If you're not too out of puff, you can make this quite a strong jog again. But if you're starting to breathe heavily, that's where we want you to be. You should be breathing harder, but not too hard. The ideal is that you can still talk while you exercise and say a few words. Well done. Okay, just take that down to a march. We'll just cool down now. Again, try not to stamp the feet. Just a gentle march. Keep those arms swinging. That's it. Keep going. Nearly there. That's it, keep going. Well done. Make sure you're breathing well. If you get thirsty, do go and grab a drink. It's important to stay hydrated while you're exercising. If it's nice and warm like it is today, you get really hot quite quickly. Okay, well done. Just slow it right down now. Last few seconds. That's it. Hopefully you're breathing more normally, recovering. Good, okay. So let's just do some stretches to finish off. So we're going to start by stretching our thigh, standing on one leg, just lifting that foot up behind, bending the knees. So I'm just pulling that foot up behind, keeping my knees together. If you need to hold a wall or the back of a chair so that you don't fall over, you can do. If you can't reach your foot, you can use the back of your trouser, or if you can't manage that, just bend your knee up and that will still stretch the muscle. Okay, good. Gently let that go down. And just changing over sides, so the same thing again. Find your balance, lift that foot up behind you, keep those knees together, pulling in that tummy. Good, make sure you're balancing. Hold on to something if you need to. Good. That's it, 2 more seconds. Well done, and just let that go slowly. Great job. Right, now let's stretch our hamstring. So we're going to take a step back, bend that back knee and keep this front leg straight, lifting up our toes, leaning forward. I've got my hands resting on my bent leg, but up the top of my thigh, not down on my knee joint because we don't want pressure on the joint there. And we should feel a nice stretch all the way down this long leg. That's it. We're going to hold that for a few seconds. You should be aiming for about 12 to 15 seconds for these stretches. That's it. Well done. And just come up and changing sides, exactly the same thing again. Stepping back and bending that back knee, pushing the leg out, lifting those toes. And again, I'm resting on the top of my thigh on the bent leg, so I'm not putting extra pressure on my knees. Good, and you can think about your tummy while you're here as well. If you pull your tummy in, rather than letting it sag forwards, you can get your tummy working. Well done, 2 more seconds. Lovely, and up you come. Good. Quick stretch out of the arms then, so in one hand on top of the other, turning them palm up, and just pressing up towards the ceiling, bending my knees a little here, so I don't overstretch my back. That's it. So I haven't locked my fingers together up here because I don't want to put pressure on my finger joints. That's it. Good, and feel that nice stretch out of the waist there. Right, and bring the arms down, and then now coming round behind you, one hand on top of the other again, and just lifting them up as high as you can behind your back, stretching through the shoulder and the chest. That's it, and again I'm thinking about my tummy, pulling that in here. My knees are slightly soft, I haven't got my legs locked out straight. Good. And then from here the arms come forward, so just sweep them round in front of you at shoulder height, and you're just pressing forwards, rounding the back down, so I'm curling through my spine, stretching the back of my shoulders. And that's it, just hold it there for a few seconds. Good, well done. And slowly coming up. Excellent. Okay, let's just stretch out our side. So again, knees are slightly bent, feet apart, tummy pulled in, stretching down one side, just as far as you comfortably can. Hold it there, and gently come back up, and take it down the other side. Stretching down, hold it still, no bouncing. Good, and come back up again. And finally, to finish off, just bringing those arms around the front, wrapping them around you, tucking your hands behind you, and giving yourself a little hug, squeezing through the shoulders. That's it, excellent. Well done, and let that go. Well done, brilliant job guys. Okay, you should be really proud of yourselves, that was a hard workout. So give yourselves a clap, that's fantastic, and you must have counted a decent 500 steps for your step count today. So well done, and I will see you all again soon. Look me up on debbielucasfitness.co.uk if you want to follow more videos, and I'll see you soon.